Am I the butthole for wanting my sister to pay me back because my nephew lost my electric scooter? Last year I bought an Move Cruiser electric scooter which I've since modified to add more speed, a new handlebar and some other mods. The scooter itself was not cheap, at $1,500, plus mods puts it over $2,000. I have a sister, 43F, and a nephew, 13M, who I always let house sit for me while I'm out of town on business. I have pets and plants that I need taken care of and they always welcome a change of scenery. So I had to go on a business trip last month for a week and let them house sit. My nephew has always asked me about my scooter and I told him that it isn't for kids because it's extremely fast and I've expressly forbidden him from riding it multiple times. His mother knows about this as well. Well, I come back from my trip and my sister tells me that I'm going to be mad, but my nephew took my scooter out, left it unattended and had it stolen. I was fucking pissed and asked them to leave. I told them they'd have to replace it and my sister pleaded with me, they couldn't afford it, it was a mistake and that he could just do chores around my house to pay me back. I told her that it doesn't replace my scooter. She said that any money would have to come from their vacation fund. I said, tough shit. Our parents have gotten involved and said that I'm taking it too far. They agree that my nephew should be punished and I should be paid back, but to take away their family vacation is just cruel and petty. They suggested a payment plan. I told them, hell no, that I use my scooter to commute to work often and that I wanted it back immediately. Furthermore, he was warned not to ride it since it's dangerous. Now that I've started to calm down here a little, I wonder if I'm being in a hole here by being so demanding and potentially punishing everyone else for my nephew's mistake. Edit. Hey Reddit, I went to sleep last night and didn't expect this to get so popular, so thanks. Now to clear a few things up, people are taking offense to the verbiage, let, in my OP. Okay, let me explain, my sister and nephew view house sitting as a mini vacation. I've offered money every time to them do the job, but they refuse, so I give them free run of the house and money for meals. I had insurance on it, but they won't do anything without a police report. My sister did not file one, she didn't think the police would accept a report because it wasn't a car or some nonsense like that. And no, I won't be filling a report with the police over my nephew. Listen, I'm furious at him and my sister, but I'm not going to get him into legal trouble over this. He needs to be taught a harsh lesson, but jail time and a record isn't one of them. At least, not in this instance. That being said, I'm going to take some time and think of an appropriate and harsh punishment for my nephew. I'll probably ending up accepting the payment plan, but insist on interest. It's not about the money, it's about the principle. That should be all for now, thanks.
She said that any money would have to come from their vacation fund. If replacing the scooter meant they'd have to use money reserved for basic necessities, rent or mortgage, food, utilities, then I'd say you may want to reconsider the payment plan option. But if they're upset because they can't take a vacation this year because of this, then tough shit. Not the butthole.
Not the butthole. Your sister should pay you. Your parents can pay money into your sister's vacation budget. Your sister can make payments back to your parents. Solved.
Not the butthole. Repaying you comes before a vacation. You needed to commute to work. Their neglect caused it to be stolen, so they need to face the consequences, especially since it was expressly forbidden that he ride it.
Not the butthole. She is responsible for her child when he breaks or loses someone else's property. His consequence is they don't get as big a vacation this year. That's actually a good punishment for him.
Not the butthole. This is 100% your sister's fault. She's responsible. This is an expensive enough item to expect repayment, not to mention it is your way to commute to work.
Not the butthole. Family vacation is luxury. They can skip a year to teach their kid a lesson and to learn a lesson of their own, have an insurance. Even though the insurance possibly wouldn't pay in this situation because the kid isn't that young anymore. It's not like they have to cut their food or everyday life to pay you.
I don't understand the YTA votes. I knew better than to steal other people's vehicles at the age of 13. Your sister is an asshole for enabling your nephew to steal your property, and she has a lot of gall to suggest paying back in chores. Actions have consequences. They are lucky you didn't call the cops. They are lucky that their son wasn't injured. And also payment plans are bullshit. They will not pay you back. They can skip vacation for a year. Not the butthole.
Not the butthole. If they would starve trying to pay you back, sure. If they are denied a vacation, sucks to be a bad parent. If this was California, it is illegal to ride such a scooter without a driver's license.
Not the butthole. Screw their vacation if they can't even make their kid to listen to simple instructions, for example, don't touch my scooter.